Today we are going to talk about pros and cons of using auto or manual white balance and which is best for specific situations that you may have. So I prepared you a couple of examples here, so let's get started. I set it to around like 6000 kelvins, so you having this very warm, very sunsetty look situation here. So and here it's the auto white balance example. So here we have another example. So this is constant white balance setting, and you can see that this is the car is some of reddish a little bit, the white car. So this means that it's tint to more red color. So but you know, it looks tastier, so like you have specific light. And this is automatic. Some of you might like this much more. In some situation I do prefer also this, like a better, because I like that the water is more bluish. So, and here it changed the settings to, you see that this is the finishing of the shot. And then I do this shot after a little after waiting a little bit, and you can see that here it's totally different picture. So white balance is drastically changing here. So you had from more cold to more warm. So, and here is the 1 single kelvins white balance, and you can see that it's not actually changing at all. It's just changing exposure value because I set it to automatic. So, but you have constant picture in terms of white balance, only some shifts in exposure. You can see the car is more bright here, so it's much more reliable. But the case is that you can't tune it super specifically. But let's try to make some adjustment layer and some color correcting and grading here. I like to use this one, so Blue Luts and Rubicon. This is my favorite for Mavic Mini footage. So it's a little bit over-saturated and contrasty from the scratch. So you can bring some shadows. And actually you can make tint adjustments right here while you're editing, while you're color correcting your footage. So you can make the look that you want. So you see, this is more similar to what auto would do, but you have control of this. So, and it's not changing, and you have more controlled picture. So you can see how actually in the post you can do much. So this is the auto white balance shot. So here, for example, so you adjust something from here, and then you will have totally different adjustments in the end. So unreliable, so unreliable, because it's one picture here. It's, you see how yellow is there. Let's try to recreate the same look with the manual white balance. So it's definitely not going to happen that much, because the tint value is actually also automatic in the specific. But you see how transformative actually is constant white balance footage. So it's not killing it so much if you change it. You have drastic changes. You can adjust it to very similar looking of what auto did. So this setting here is available for you all the time. It's not super kind of flexible till the forever, so but still you can do a lot. Here you have, you see, you graded for this, and in the end you get like totally super warm, over warm pictures. So this is why in this specific situation, and mostly in all the other situations, I do recommend you to shoot constant white balance settings. Use manual mode. This is much more versatile image in the end, so you are not locked to something specific. Even if in the shooting scenarios you don't have this specific look that you wanted to, just leave it on some point where it's not over warm or not super cool. So then you will be able to recreate the look you want. So automatic white balance is shifting too much, it's unreliable. So it's super news that we can shoot now in manual white balance settings. So thanks for watching. I hope this type of tutorial videos are useful for you and you find them helpful. So leave the like to share it to more people.